Hello everyone, Sentinel2, welcome to another mod overview, this time on AdventureZ, a fabric mod that simply adds in the ability for you to fight a new boss and a few other things to get to that stage. So, what you want is to get a Gilded Blackstone shard, which you can get by bartering with piglins or finding them in nether bastions. From my experience, I've come across bartering to actually be easier, even though I would have thought that finding them in nether bastions would have been the way to go. But yeah, if you just sort of barter with piglins with like a stack of gold, then certain chances will obviously have it where you can easily barter with them and not even use up all the gold. So yeah. And with nether bastions, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that you get them from mining Gilded Blackstone, or you get it in chests, as in like an actual loot possibility in place of, say, Gilded Blackstone, when you can get it in chests. But from my experience, I've gotten none from nether bastions, either by breaking Gilded Blackstone in the bastion remnant structures, or actually getting it in chests. So I'd say bartering is the way to go. Otherwise, you will need a holder block, which is pretty much just chiseled blackstone into a holder in a stone cutter. And from there you need 4 of them, and you need to have at least pretty much a 5 block, or 4 spaces, but obviously 5 blocks between, where obviously if you're going from the center, of course, and then to either side. And then you'll pretty much just put the gilded blackstone shards into the holders, and then you'll spawn the boss. So we just go to everything else here. Oops, wrong way around. You can see obviously there's 2 mobs. The holder, the armor, and so on, and we'll get to obviously those a bit later. So you want one of these, of course, which are supposed to be rare, but they're not too bad to achieve. And when you have enough blackstone in this area, which I'm pretty sure is all you need, you don't have to spawn them in a basalt delta. But in the screenshot it shows it, and since it uses only blackstone to actually form the golem boss, I would assume enough blackstone is good enough to spawn it in the area. So, just see what happens. I think this should be right. I've got it right a few times, but not always. And it doesn't have to be that the blocks are at a certain height either. You can just pretty much go with a ton of blackstone, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. What's the case? Like that? I don't think you need the full arena or everything either. I don't remember. What do you need the space? I don't think so. I mean, I did it a few times in my other attempt at this. So, my guess is it's supposed to be alright. And it is normal difficulty, it's not easy or peaceful. So, obviously peaceful wouldn't work, but easy would. I'm not so sure what the case is here. I was sure I had these at the right distance. Let's see. It's what, 4 between, 4 between, 4 between, and 4 between. Unless I need them at 5 and I'm mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5 to the middle. And we've got all 4. I don't think I'm missing anything. I don't think I need much else underneath. I mean, I got it working over here, and this was obviously covered with a bunch of lava and everything else, so I'm not too sure what the case is. I don't know, keep placing it, because it's kind of strange. It should work, definitely. The area is big enough for it to work. I wonder. Alright, do I have to fill it in? There we go. I just didn't have enough apparently, so now it's forming the golem. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know why it takes that long, or how it needs that much blackstone to be around in the area for it to spawn them. That's kind of strange, but either way. So if you have enough blackstone in the area, it'll definitely work. So we'll just get to fighting them. Once I get rid of this magma cube, of course, because I don't want them interrupting the fight. And other than that, just oh man, come on, go away. There we go. Now they have 600 health, as you can see here. I've checked difficulties and it makes no difference. So I could get a hard difficulty, still wouldn't change much. Which the weather I think does change health, depending on difficulty, so you're not going to find that here. I'm going to survival, of course, and I do have netherite armor, but we'll just see what happens when you don't have armor on. Let's see what the attack damage is. Quite a bit, even in normal. Forgot how much it was of a difference. So, yeah. And they can obviously be quite big, so they can not likely hit you at times. So there is that. So just use this. I assume it might heal them or not. There we go. So with nether armor, we're doing alright, of course. I don't know if it's actually ignoring it, possibly. You're just gonna get stuck in place, that's fine. But yeah, they'll get sort of stuck on things at times, depending on how much space they have to walk around in. We'll just sort of heal ourselves here. But yeah, they'll only pretty much do like 2 attacks. You've got pretty much the melee, and you've got the projectile one, or that actually as well. I forgot about that. I forgot they also do that. Right. I'd have to go to that bastion, basalt deltas now. Actually, I'm already here. I have to go over this way, I think it was. No, this way. I have to remember between different worlds, and their health is now reset, which is kind of annoying. That's fine though. I'll just get a bow and just deal with them that way, because I'm not really in the mood. They do also have a projectile attack, but we'll see what happens otherwise with that, because it's going to be kind of annoying. That's obviously the case there, where they throw the blocks at you. Pretty much. If I don't get stuck on that, there we go. So they pretty much also throw blocks at you as well, which you do get the ability to use after you've defeated them, which is their arm. So we'll just defeat them here. No, they don't have full health. Okay, it's just the bar went back up. So there's that. But that's pretty much all the attacks there. Obviously I just want to get through this and not waste much more time. That's fine there. I probably could just go up to them, obviously, because then creative, but oh well, we're almost there. And they eventually drop. Okay, there. And they eventually have a mini blackstone golem that spawns, which is a minion of sorts. Not actually during the fight though, only after they're defeated. If we defeat them, you also can get, I think, certain drops, if I remember correctly. Just put that there just in case. We do have mining fatigue though, which I think these guys maybe give. Not sure. Okay, so from them you get more blackstone. Otherwise, from the actual golem themselves, you get, let's see, you got some ancient debris or scraps. You get either of these two, but in this case it seems I got it easily. You always get a gilded netherite fragment, and maybe more blackstone or something. You can use this fragment, of course, on your netherite armor to upgrade it, which only increases it by durability, not by protection though, I've noticed. And other than that, if I can find my chest, I've got a blackstone golem heart, which I think you can also get from them, which you can use to get a blackstone arm, which is obviously the projectile weapon. You see the durability there, and it uses it up after a while. So if I just hold this down, you can see in my inventory or hotbar it's going to charge up or show a sort of magma effect. There, and you can see how much it's already damaged the magma cube there. With how much damage it does. Whoops. Okay, so we'll try again. That's down to, so that's 14 damage there. You can just sort of lightly hold it, like the bow, but for the most part, obviously, best to charge it if you want. So we'll just defeat you actually. I'm not sure if you can also give us the heart. I don't remember if that is the case. It's one of them that does, but yeah. So that's pretty much that. If we actually do get the armor, you can see 480, 640, 600, and 560 in comparison to Netherite's actual, which is a bit smaller. So you can see the 3, 3, and 1 of the armor toughness, and knockback resistance, and they're pretty much exactly the same stats. So you're not upgrading the stats per se, you're pretty much just upgrading the durability. So we just go and put all this on. And we'll just say take some damage or something. I think you can steal from lava, surprisingly enough. Nope, so you have to do it from being harmed a different way. So cactus. That's gonna be annoying. Alright, come on. Let's get some sand. And lava's gonna fight me, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so we just do this, because I know that still works. You can see the durability differences of 407 compared to 480. 620 I think it was, 640-ish versus the 592, 555 and 481, and then you've got 600 and 560, so that's the difference there. Otherwise though, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.